Mobile photography tips and tricks for capturing stunning shots. Mobile photography has taken a huge leap in recent years, making it easy and convenient for everyone to capture stunning shots. As more and more people rely on their smartphones to take photos, the need for mobile photography tips and tricks has increased. With these simple tips, you can take your mobile photography to the next level and capture stunning shots that will be the envy of all your friends. 1. Use the best camera app for your phone. The camera app that comes pre-installed on your phone may not always be the best one for your mobile photography needs. In most cases, it's worth exploring third-party camera apps that offer features like manual controls, RAW support, and advanced editing tools. Some of the popular options include Camera Plus, Visco, and Adobe Lightroom. 2. Understand the basics of composition. Composition is key to creating stunning shots, regardless of the camera you use. When taking photos with your phone, you should pay attention to the following basics. Rule of thirds: divide your frame into thirds and position your subject off-center for a more dynamic shot. Leading lines: use lines in your frame to guide the viewer's eye toward your subject. Symmetry: symmetrical shots can create a sense of harmony and balance in your photos. Negative space: leaving some empty space around your subject can create a more interesting composition. 3. Experiment with lighting. Lighting is one of the most important elements in photography, and mobile photography is no exception. The quality and direction of light can make or break your shots. When taking photos with your 1. Try to avoid using the built-in flash as much as possible. Instead, look for natural light sources like sunlight or street lights. You can also create your own light sources using lamps or candle. 4. Master the art of focus. Mastering the art of focus is essential to capturing sharp and stunning shots. Most smartphones have autofocus capabilities, but they might not always work as intended. To get the best results, tap O and the subject you want to focus on, and the camera will automatically adjust the focus and exposure. 5. Take advantage of HDR mode. HDR, High Dynamic Range, mode is a feature that allows you to capture photos with a broader range of highlights and shadows. When you enable HDR mode, your phone takes several photos with different exposures and blends them together to create an image with a wider range of tones. 6. Use the grid to improve your compositions. Most camera apps have a grid option that divides your screen into thirds to help you apply the rule of thirds. This feature helps improve your composition by providing a framework to align your CTS. The grid also helps you keep the horizon level when taking landscape shots. 7. Explore different angles. Shooting from different angles can add depth and interest to your photos. Instead of taking photos from your eye level, try experimenting with low and high angles. You can also shoot from unusual vantage points like the top of a building or the edge of a cliff. 8. Experiment with the exposure. The exposure refers to the amount of light that your camera lets in when taking a photo. With mobile photography, you can adjust the exposure by tapping on different areas of your frame before taking a photo. You can also use manual controls and third-party camera apps to fine-tune the exposure. 9. Learn how to edit your photos. Editing is a crucial part of the mobile photography process. With editing tools like brightness, contrast, saturation, and hues, you can elevate your shots and give them a professional finish. There are plenty of editing apps available, including Photoshop Express, Snapseed, and Lightroom. Experiment with different editing styles to find what works best for your photos. 10. Create a consistent style. One of the best ways to elevate your mobile photography skills is to develop a consistent style that reflects your personality and creativity. Consistency helps you stand out from the crowd and makes your photos recognizable. You can develop your style by experimenting with different editing techniques, colors, and compositions. 11. Don't underestimate the importance of proper framing. Framing is a technique that involves using elements in your surroundings to create a frame around your subject. This helps draw the viewer's attention to your subject and adds depth and interest to why our photos. You can use natural elements such as foliage, doorways, and windows to create a frame around your subject. 12. Utilize the burst mode. Burst mode is a handy feature that allows you to capture multiple shots in a short time frame. This is great when you want to capture moving subjects, such as a running dog or a jumping child. To activate burst mode, simply hold down the shutter button, and your phone will capture several shots in quick succession. 13. Invest in a mobile photography kit. If you're serious about mobile photography, consider investing in a mobile photography kit. It includes a tripod, external lenses, and other accessories that can help you take your mobile photography to the next level. External lenses can improve the quality of your photos by adding wider angles, fisheye effects, or macro details. 14. Use the selfie mode effectively. The front-facing camera on your phone is great for taking selfies, but you can also use it to capture stunning shots of yourself in different surroundings. When taking selfies, hold your phone at an angle, and make sure the lighting is good. You can also experiment with different poses and expressions. 15. Practice patience and persistence. Mobile photography takes practice and patience. Not every shot will turn out the way you want it to, but don't get discouraged. Keep practicing and experimenting with different techniques, angles, and lighting conditions. With persistence, you'll eventually develop your own unique style of mobile photography. 16. Consider the background. The background can have a huge impact on the overall look and feel of your photos. When taking photos, pay attention to the background and make sure it's not distracting or cluttered. You can also the background to your advantage by choosing a complementary color or texture. 17. Look for symmetry. Symmetry can create a sense of balance and harmony in your photos. Look for patterns and shapes that create a symmetrical effect in your frame. This could be anything from a reflection in water to a perfectly aligned row of trees. 18. Experiment with different color palettes.